Hello Heli fans, Brian from New Age Hobbies again, back to do another version of our out-of-box review. This is going to be the out-of-box review of the Trex 700E. As you can see, the box is very beautiful. Line did it again. They have all the details on top of the box. They have the details on the bottom of the box. Go ahead and open the box up. They went a little further this time than they did on some of their older versions. They actually have the box broke up in little box sections, like the blades are in a certain section by themselves, the canopy's in a section, your main rotor head, and your electronic devices. The version that we're going to be reviewing today is going to be our flybar version. They have two versions released. They have a flybarless and a flybar version. I opted to do the flybar version, so we're going to review it. If there's nothing else, here we go. Okay, Heli fans, here's your Trex 700 electric. Here's your Trex 700 nitro, sitting side by side. I want to do this for comparison. They utilize the same components from the tail boom back, landing gear down, and the head components up. Your main shafts are different. Your Trex 700 electric sits about an inch lower, and it's about an inch shorter. As you can see, the 700 electric and the 700 nitro canopies are a little different. The 700 nitro is wider than the 700 electric as far as canopy wise there. I utilize the same canopy mounts on my electric as I use on my nitro, but I had to spread my canopy apart a little bit on the bottom there. I'm going to go ahead and set the nitro aside. We'll take a closer look at the electric. There's not a lot that I really need to describe because most of the people who know about the nitro version, all the components, like I say, are still the same except for underneath. Your frames are different. As you can see here, there's a little white piece of plastic along the side of the frame. It's actually pressed into the frame. This is your battery tray guide. I'll go ahead and take the battery tray out so you can take a closer look. I know I don't have a zoom, but I'll do my best here. You got a Velcro strap that you unzip. You can take it out of the way. And you can go ahead and slide your battery tray out with your battery packs strapped to it. This is a pretty unique design by Align. They give you two of these plastic battery trays. You Velcro your battery packs to them. Makes it a little easier for putting your batteries in and out. I'll go ahead and remove the canopy now so I can give you a closer look at the frames. The frame on the electric version is wider than the stock frame on the nitro version. It's not wider, but it is a larger mill. It's a 3 mil frame. Your bearing blocks are different, so you can't utilize your bearing blocks out of your nitro, but you can utilize all your head components, as I say again. As you look closer at my version, I did make some changes. I took the nitro motor, I took the electric motor that came with the kit, the 510. I took it out and I opted for Scorpion, the 500 kV motor. You look at the frame itself, it's pretty nicely put together. It goes together very well. It's got all your Allen set screws. It doesn't come with the beauty rings. I put the beauty rings on there. It's laid out very, very simple. It's got plenty of room for large batteries, 4,000, 5,000 cell, 6 cell packs. Your receiver tray up front is almost identical to the receiver tray that's on the nitro. It's just cut down a little sleeker. Your gyro mount's pretty much in the same place. You have a little open space in between here, which is like a clutch housing for your starter shaft on your nitro version. On the very back of the helicopter itself, they wanted you to mount your speed controller back here. They gave you a carbon fiber plate that mounted between the frame. You put your speed controller back here. I opted not to do that, and my BEC is back here in the back so that I can turn my helicopter on and off. And I mounted my speed controller up front here. There's not a lot more to the helicopter than the nitro. There's not a lot to sit here and say. It flies very well. I'll give you guys some of the flight video out there. You can see I did a bottle tip over video for you at one of the contests. One thing that I will tell you about the helicopter is that it is very light without the battery packs. Once you put the battery packs in there, it has a little weight to it. I also used a different motor mount than the stock motor mount. When I first put this motor in here, I took the stock motor mount and it wasn't adjustable, and I actually drilled a set of holes in it and put it in here. Now KDE has released a different motor mount that you can adjust your bearing block. Down on the bottom here, you can adjust it back and forth for different motors, and you have a universal motor mount where you can adjust for different type of motors in the helicopter. As you can see, I also have a boom support strap back here so that my boom supports come loose, and it keeps the tail a little rigid there. If you guys have any questions, you know how to contact me. Thank you for stopping by New Age Hobbies again. Enjoy.